I close off the YouTube page on my laptop, will it still stream? No. If I close the page, it's off the page. I'll leave it on. I'll cut it back. Alright, good. Mm-hmm. The game finished for now. So the second half. So right now, I just have two men on the ground. Right now, they go see Bailey, Akana, Edgar, going back to the logo. It's a game. Oh, hold on, let me see. Which one it is you want then? Yeah, the light. Send it back to you. I copy back the link and send it to you on WhatsApp. Yeah, that you have sent it to? Oh, no, how you call it? Yeah. 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 Nah, there we go. Oh, right. So I know what happened now. Copy link. I send any right one for you now. Check to your WhatsApp. Tell me if you see this. Tell me if you see any the grounds move. Right, good. Back to the video. Turn the camera to which angle? I have two cameras up. I get the camera to come on. Right, the camera two angle. And the camera four. Yeah. Right. Camera four. And we go one. You getting that buzz? Where that buzz coming from? Oh, I don't mute.
Testing, testing. Good evening again. Good
Welcome
afternoon.
back, welcome back. Wow. Done in halftime and ref
Wow,
time.
yeah, boy.
But the excitement continues. Achievers women now responding to players opening the baton in Chanel Star, the captain of the team, and Rachel Vincent. Two power hitters.
Yeah.
Once,
Two-stroke players as well, eh?
oh yes, um, there was a time Chanel's mommy told me that she could bat holding. She loved to bat so much she could just
Yeah,
bat
well,
holding.
shouldn't be a problem here then.
Let's see how they
Let's
respond.
see. They are currently 13 for none after in 1.3 overs.
All right.
Great start.
Great stuff, yeah. So some information on.
Chanel Sao, 20 years old. Her T-shirt number is number 17. She attended Holy Faith Convent in Couva. She's a right-hand batter and wicket keeper. She was also part of the inaugural Women's West Indies Under 19 World Cup team that went to South Africa. A lot of names in that World Cup mentioning, in the same sentence with World Cup and Under 19. Good to see, good to see.
You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of
Rachel
circle for
Vincent.
eyes, working and believing. She kept it alive.
She wears the number 83. She attends Scottsdale. She's a right hand batter. She was a part of the Trinidad
Katie!
team.
Mazzy!
18.
You ready?
Diana Amazon
Let's
Warriors.
go! She is her
Started in 2012. And
She does what she
interracial. I was playing football and saw some guys training in the cricket nets and just decided to try it and stuck with it.
And she really did stick with it.
Really did stick with it because,
I mean, she's played for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Frost Divas.
right, West Indies
She's
A team
right.
and the Guyana Amazon Warriors, that would be CPL.
Yeah,
I am sure that CPL has to be a really good experience.
I'm sure. Of
Yeah,
course, I mean, you get to be not just among West Indies players, but you get to be among international players. You
as
get to
well.
soak up knowledge and you get to be around them, to just to feel their presence
I
of,
can
you
imagine the
know,
atmosphere. Women's cricket, it's her game. It's definitely her game.
it is, it is. And I
And
mean,
last year, I think 2024 made the difference because, I mean, people really came out and they did it really well. They planned it really well. Having the women's game first to follow with the men's
yeah,
game. So
yeah,
it forced the crowd to
to
come
come
out
out and
earlier.
support. Yeah,
And even,
yeah.
like with the price of tickets, 2 for 1,
And it was
therefore.
even free. It was a
Yeah,
free
it was
ticket giveaway. Yes.
exactly. So
Yes.
that was good brain work. Whoever came up with the idea to highlight the women and the skills and how great they are at cricket. They don't mind. They have plenty of us
Yeah, like I
to
mean,
play in.
like you said, her mom said she can bat whole
She
day.
can bat whole day.
This
She said
is
she can bat whole day.
this is this is supposed to be very fun for her.
Yeah.
Just there and hitting the ball.
And it seems so effortless. They
It
don't seem to
does.
be tired, right?
No, no, until you go there and then after the first two balls, you're breathing hard.
The bowler is
Sarisha Kemkiran. She trained with the under 19, Trinidad and Tobago under 19 girls for a couple of months until she got an injury on her ankle
okay.
and she had to drop out. And then she said she would prefer to play for leisure,
Okay.
just
That's
for fun.
competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, injury takes a toll on the mind. You have to
It
be
does,
sure and
yeah.
patient. You would know Katie
And,
Jazz
uh,
experiencing.
beautiful, beautiful shot.
Well, as I said, I am not, aware of the terminologies of cricket, so I can't say, well, a lot of things because I don't know it enough.
And I've been out of it for a while, so I'm getting um,
No excuse, Katie Jazz.
reintroducing myself to it.
It's supposed to be like riding a bike.
Well, I mean, that's physical and mental.
No,
So,
no. No, the brain would store the information. Oh. You hearing me? Thank you, Navin. Who is the new bowler?
Nadia Mohammed.
Players looking like they playing the patience game as well.
Achievers? Caltrax Achievers?
Players, yeah, they are feeling at the moment bowling, but I think it looks tidy. It looks tidy. The bowling effort looks tidy in terms
They-
of they're not rushing.
They don't want to make any mistakes, any
Yeah.
misfields.
Yeah.
Okay. Caltrax Achievers seem to be, they went out with a plan, obviously.
Yeah.
And it seems as if they want to get this over with because they're knocking the ball into these spaces and trying to get the quick singles, trying to catch players off their feet, trying to catch them
One thing I always try to understand, Rachel Vincent is a right-hand batter, and I guess I would learn in time. I would understand, the majority of fielders on this side, and yes, that she's facing, where she's facing, still has a lot of
Field-
it seems,
The gaps.
the gaps,
Yeah.
more gaps.
Yeah.
Why is the field set like that?
I think it's part of the plan that players will have in their mind. So they have a deep mid wicket out for Rachel and kind of very straightish.
No injury. I hope there's no injury there. No injury, hopefully. So we have a slight pause due to what seems like injury. And while we wait, it's her game. It's proud to present. It's her game to you this Sunday, 12th January at Caltrax Ground in California, Central Trinidad, where Caltrax Achievers Women's Cricket Club goes up against Players Women's Cricket Club. Players batted in the first innings, and they made 108 runs.
107.
107 runs for 10 wickets. Now, Caltrax Achievers Women is responding. We wait to see how it goes. We cricket is a game you don't take for granted at all. In the meantime, we want to say thank you to Ram Singh's co-sponsor of It's Her Game, A&R Phone and Accessory Stores, Main Road, Hoover. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you to KDL, Pet and Variety Supply Store in the JTA compound.
Makeda's Body and Bath.
Makeda's Body and Bath. 2 stores, 2 owners, 1 mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you to Mr. Marv who made sure we got our t-shirts, our prints on time because it's her game. We needed to be ready for the game, right? Where we feature and highlight women in sport. Because the cricket season has started, we highlight women in cricket at first. And as much as possible, you know, we'd want to bring other disciplines to you. Now, Nadia faces Rachel faces Nadia again.
The end of over number 4. Carl Drax achieves a 26 without loss. 24, correction, without loss.
24 without loss. It's a 50 over game. It's in the Premiership League. So lots in store, lots in store. We hope to be covering more games as the season progresses so that you'll get to meet more of the females. As we said, Rachel Vincent, she's 31 years old. She attends Costard. She's a right-hand batter, Trinidad and Tobago senior woman, West Indies A-team and Guyana Amazon Warriors. She started in 2012. She used to play football. She was playing football and saw some guys training in the cricket nets and she just decided to try it. And that is what it is about life, you know. You don't really want to be stuck in one area. Variety is the spice of life and people take that the wrong way. But in this case, you can say for Rachel.
And not only that, you never know if you might like it.
Exactly.
In this case, she
and
did
excel
like
at
it.
And in this case, she
Yes.
excels because she's a really good player.
The new bowler is Mary Lafon.
So Chanel Sao faces up to Mary Lafon.
It's a very slow outfield. It is a very, very slow outfield.
So Mary Lafon is from Faizabad. That's the new bowler. She's been playing cricket for 15 years. Time with players, 11 years. Her role on the team, she's an all-rounder and her t-shirt number is 17.
She's facing up to her number. Chanel Sao is
Exactly,
17.
17 against 17. If I used to play, I would have played that tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we would. But it's an interesting mashup.
Yeah, but let's see.
Who will come out on top?
Sao won the first one, the first ball.
How will Mary respond?
How would Mary respond?
She has a really nice action. I enjoy her action. It's smooth. It's not too aggressive. It's not too slow.
Effortless.
Yeah, her approach to the crease is as you said, effortless.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
and the transition into jumping and bowling is just it's really really nice to look at. Just as single the line and length, right?
Line and length.
In this case, it would be line because the length is fine.
Right. Okay, Jazz, you would know more than me, right? Chanel Sao is patient.
Straight drive.
I like that.
Straight drive.
Yeah. And I love when the ball just goes straight past the bowler, like to the boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah, just straight. I love that. Well, while we wait for the bowler to come on the attack, Katie Jazz here was also part of the inaugural Women's Under 19 World Cup team to South Africa in 2023.
Yes.
That was really a beautiful experience. It was unexpected, but I guess once you keep doing it, you have things that you will really, that you love and really,
Shanika Lalu.
she's the new bowler on the attack. Many different teams in the country. However, she has been a part of players for just over a year, where she has taken on the role of an all-rounder, contributing with batting, bowling, and fielding. She's currently a mechanical engineering technician who recently graduated with a 3.65 GPA in the Engineering Technician Diploma Mechanical Engineering Program at UTT.
Wow. So that tongue twister there. Wow.
Wow.
Still know that ball did go for a boundary. Time will tell.
I will be. Just not busy. A lot of support coming from the Cardiac Achievers women.
They're right below
Ti-
us. Anyway.
They're right downstairs.
But I mean the ground, it's not a bad ground, but it is a very slow outfield because the grass has not been cut and there was rain yesterday. But it shows because these girls are powerful hitters.
Yeah.
They're hitting the ball. You're seeing how much effort they're putting into it, and then when it gets right before, it slows down
Slows down.
tremendously. So
They're preventing a lot of
Yeah.
injuries. They probably
So-
would have made the runs by now.
yeah.
This is strict. This is neutral. But if you see what we you get, you know, look at it, right? But I mean, it's right in front of us.
So I mean, I think maybe they have to start dealing in sixes to get to that point.
What's the score? 46 without loss. 43. 40 score is now 43 without loss.
Mary LaFon seems to be finding her rhythm now. The
Yes.
her first over
Oh yes.
went for a couple of runs, but I guess sometimes that's you just need to warm up.
Yes.
And, a warm up before the game might not be enough, so I even will take her over to warm up during the game, and then
Yes. It
the
would
next
be
over
your
will
own.
be yeah.
Yeah.
Very very late cut.
Yes. It's almost like she decided when the ball
Yeah.
was upon her,
Yeah.
upon the bat, like this close.
Contracts achievers they are rotating the strike. They are patient.
Yeah.
They are putting away bad balls in layman terms when it comes. They are taking their chances, but they are being very cautious.
Yeah.
They are taking unnecessary risks, knowing they have a lot of overs yet to bat.
And why rush it?
Yeah, they have
Just enjoy it.
a lot of overs, and I don't want to talk and say it's a little bit of runs. It is, but you can't take cricket for granted.
No, no.
In the blink of an eye, things can change. It just takes one ball.
Yeah. To make the difference.
Yes.
This is a return. Is this Shanika
Shanika Lalu.
Lalu? Back on the attack.
That's a smart shot. That is. Getting in front of it, realizing that the wicket is dead. You're not getting anything from it. No bounce, nothing really.
I don't know what that means, Katie Jazz.
The wicket being dead means that you won't get much from it. You'll hardly get any swing, or you'll hardly get any bounce. So if you try to go short, you won't get as much bounce as you would like to get.
I think I need to experience that to understand exactly what you're saying. On one hand, I could kind of see what it is you're saying, but to fully understand it, like, was a slow wicket compared to a good wicket?
A slow wicket, and viewers, correct me if I'm wrong, but a slow wicket would in terms of your batting, and the batters would find it difficult to score off of balls that they would normally score easily off of.
Okay, understood.
And a dead wicket, the current bowler Shanika Lalu, she's bowling and she's trying to bowl short. But in bowling short, she's not getting the bounce she would like to get
Okay,
off of the wicket.
I understand. So it would be to her detriment.
Yeah.
She is being defeated more than.
Yeah.
Score is 48 for none after 8.
So the score is 48 without loss after 8 overs.
That's so dangerous.
Must wear
I mean,
proper gears and still.
I'd jump out of the way. I might just let it run.
And still 17 against 17.
Yeah. The matchup continues.
Oh, the weather has held out nicely. Just perfect for the
Compared to how
game.
it was looking this morning.
Yeah, a good day for cricket.
Yes. Let's hope all the other teams were fortunate enough to
Yes.
getting a full
Yeah,
50
a
overs or
full
100 overs of
yeah,
cricket.
yeah,
I mean, it's the first day back out. I'm sure they would have been excited to get back out.
yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yes, oh yes,
get back into that fast action wholly.
yeah,
You know.
yes. The thrill of competition.
Yes. Yes.
Who will it be? Who will lift the trophy this year?
Last year, I believe it was Power Gen that took the 50 overs, and formerly known as Achievers, Carjax Achievers took the T20. It was rain out that day, so they took it by net run rate and games
Yeah.
won. So will it be different this year? Will it be
Let's
the
see.
same?
Let's see.
Will one team take two? Excuse me for a minute.
Okay, so on the field are the sheep again. This time not one but four. They like the excitement. They really do. They like the excitement. They want to be part of the action. Shanika Lalu is back in the action, back in the attack. She faces up to Chanel Sao. Shanika appears to be much more comfortable now. Okay, so Rachel Kisoon is the new bowler. Rachel Kisoon, the new bowler from the southern end of the field, will face Chanel Sa will face Rachel Kisoon. She starts with oh, it looked like a wide, but So the end of the, is it 10th over? The end of the 10th over.
The score is 58 for none after 11 overs.
58 without loss after 10. Okay, water break. Water break. So we are situated just above the players of the Caljax Achievers women's cricket team. They're downstairs, we're upstairs. We were facilitated by our generous neighbor. We didn't ask your name. Sachin? Mr. Sachin. Just like, yeah, no scene, come sure, look at come online here, man. Come and chat, talk about the game. Shanika Lal. Shanika Lalu is back in the attack. Now that is a boundary.
I'm back to be greeted with
This
a
is the
boundary.
prowess. This is the prowess of Rachel Vincent. Nothing like no slow field could stop that.
No, she seems to want to be over with it
Yeah,
as soon as possible.
it's
Showing-
that kind
showing-
of game.
She wants to show players how it's done.
Yeah,
if
she
you want
could
to go
come and
hard, this is how you go hard.
Conquer, yeah. But Shanika has been doing well though. She has been consistent.
Yeah, yeah. This is almost like child's play for them,
For
for
exactly.
at least Rachel Vincent.
Yep. After the end of the
After the end of the 11th over, the score is 68 without loss.
After 12 overs, the score is 70 for none.
70. A bit behind.
Caljax Achievers requires 39 runs from 228 balls.
so after 12 overs, 70 runs. The first two opening batters
Yeah.
still in there.
It really goes to show, the level of training and commitment the coaches put out. Mr. Robert Mahabir, what Mr. Trumpet has started. And you see it, you see it in
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah.
And without taking away anything from players. Now, players are new to me. Looking at them, they are new to me in terms of knowing their style. I've never seen them play before.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
Yeah. But they have a strength too.
Yeah.
There's a strength in them that
I think unity, as mentioned in the bio.
Yeah.
They said in terms of coming together and the support
Yeah.
one another, you feel and you see it. You see the unity in terms of if they have a bad over, they go together and tap on the back and say, hey, that's all right, that's fine. And question, is that something that Achievers lacked?
in the first innings,
Yeah. When Elena Carlton was having trouble with her over.
she got support, I remember, from Rachel Vincent
Yes.
and
Yeah.
another teammate.
Yeah.
So
So looking at the two instances, was there a difference or was it the same? Without directly comparing it, was there a difference or?
No. I just think that the environment that you get from a Carjax Achievers
Yeah.
is it feels more stern. It feels more, I don't know if you
Yeah.
understand what I mean by,
Yeah.
more maybe rigid. But with players, you get a more relaxed environment.
Yeah, I'm more, it's not a big deal. You just you go there, you make mistakes and you learn.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
players, they are together collectively. They are an older team. And while Carjax Achievers, they are mixed with young, upcoming youngsters.
But it has mostly been like that though. They started in
yeah.
Achievers started in 2011, right? Founded by Mr. Anand Rampasad and Mr. John Winston Trumpet,
Yeah.
right? And for some reason, that has been the trend in terms of the ages of the young ladies who
Yeah.
play, who represent the club. Most of them have been, young ladies, under 18,
Yeah.
19, etc. A lot of them at the same time, respectively, were part of the under 19 national team.
Yeah.
So that has been the trend. I don't think they planned that. I just think it worked out like that.
Yeah, and then what we realized as well, Carjax Achievers has a sister club, Power Gen
Yeah.
Women's Cricket Club. What we realize is that the young ones who come through Carjax Achievers, some of them may go on to Power Gen.
Well, it used to be like that. It
Yeah.
used to be like that.
Or now they have the choice if they want to stay. Or
Yeah.
even some from Power Gen may come down here, as we have it in certain instances.
Yeah, because Rihanna Farrow was part of Power Gen,
yes.
as well as
So
Janaba Joseph
and Steffi Sugrim.
and Steffi Sugrim, and they came back to
yeah.
Achievers. So, yeah. But it's good though.
Yeah.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. To see, and
Yeah, and to
to see the competition as well when Carjax Achievers and Power Gen do eventually
Yeah.
face off. There's always some rivalry and some
Yeah.
some tense environments.
yeah.
While the game is going on, because there's always bragging rights and
Yeah.
who is better than who and who has
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if we are covering that game. If not, we'll just have to bring the updates live. But it's always fun as well to see the competition and the camaraderie, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they still maintain friendships,
Yeah.
but they compete against each other hard. It's interesting to see when Power Gen women go up against Carjax Achievers. That's
will.
always one of the best for me
It
for the
is,
season
yeah.
to look at.
Yeah. The new bowler, Rachel Radhakisoon.
She's back into the attack. So when the cricket season usually starts, our Sundays don't belong to us. It belongs to the competition. And we will come out and support this year. However, It's Her Game. We are the producers of It's Her Game. Decided to bring the excitement and what is going on, the live games, to you directly so that you can have an idea of what we experience. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, share the link. Which game? We don't know which game we're covering next week as yet.
But you will see it. We will find a way to update you on social media. So look out for that.
Rachel is an all-round, and this is her second season with players. She wears the number.
Contracts achieved. Oh, players. Oh,
Yeah, she wears the number 44.
there's also that matchup as well. There's Rachel bowling to Rachel.
Oh yes, Rachel bowling to Rachel. Rachel Kissoon. Rachel Radek Kissoon bowling to Rachel Vincent.
So we have number 17 against number 17
Yes,
and Rachel
and
against
Rachel
Rachel.
against Rachel. Very interesting.
Yeah. So far the yellow 17 and the yellow Rachel, they're coming out on top of the matchup.
So far. But how does it feel, Katie Jazz, when, for example, Chanel Saw and Rachel Vincent is out on the pitch and, you know, they're just doing what they were sent out to do and you're all sitting there waiting, supporting. How does it feel? Does it ever get like anxious, like, oh gosh,
All the time. All the
I
time.
wish I could go out and bat, or oh gosh, thank God they're batting. Let me just sit down
mean,
and relax because I'm
Okay,
tired.
well, let me retract that. Not all the time. Sometimes you'll just say, oh, just please hold on, don't out so we don't have to go in, so we can just relax. But sometimes you'll be anxious because you'll be seeing, you know, the type of deliveries and you'll be like, oh, I want to get out, I want to take a chance I want to take a chance and just
I would like
go
to face
mad.
that.
Yeah, you know, I just want to go on. My turn.
Yeah.
But it differs. Depends on the situation, depends on the environment, how the game is going.
Yeah.
You either say, nah, you have this, or let me come in and take a try.
Right. Who is the new bowler? Number 23. Number 23. Nadia Mohammed. The information here. Nadia is from Princestown. She started playing at a very young age with her cousins and neighbors. She has been with Players Sports Club since 2004.
Wow.
And she was able to hone her skills of becoming a right-handed batting all-rounder. Also contributing to the ball as a medium pacer.
I mean, I wasn't even born yet. Wow. That is dedication. That, I mean, to stay.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier. To stay
Yes.
for so many years and to not be, you know, distracted by the will of other clubs.
Yeah.
Of wanting to go and try something new. You just, you know, and they had their time in the Premiership a couple of years ago. Not too sure if they did, but then they went back into Championship and they dominated and they came back up. So this is their first year returning to Premiership. And
Okay, that ended very quickly. Don't forget, you can get your
Over number
customized
14, the score is 75 for none.
after over number 14, 75 without loss. Um, okay, so we are on to number 15. As I was just about to say, you can get your It's Her Game t-shirt customized with your name and number to the back. Up to you, anything. In contact with us. Additionally, we have giveaways. We are going to ask questions or a question before the end of the match, and we have some good stuff. We are giving away stuff.
Number 44.
Number 44, Rachel. Rachel against Rachel.
Do you think by now, I mean, they got players out for around 28, 29 overs all out. They were in the sound for 29, roughly 30 overs. They went back out, they've been out there for 14 overs. I mean, by now, so, I mean, by now, some level of fatigue has to be set in.
Yeah.
I mean, they started off running really well, and now they've slowed down just a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can afford to. It's not much to get
Yeah.
yet, and for granted because
We're not taking it for granted. But yet still it's consistent.
it's consistent. Yeah.
Say hello and good afternoon to Mr. Trumpet. Happy New Year to you, Mr. Trumpet. Please. Rachel executed that delivery with
It's
so
just-
much
it looks so
ease. It's
easy.
just like, I am always concerned about the chip up.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Well,
boy.
oh,
You have to be confident to do that chip up.
yeah. I mean,
Because I always see like,
if we can at some point in time, get Miss Jen in here
Oh,
to
boy.
ask her about her confidence doing this. She does quite a few. She does quite a few.
yes, I think that's one of her favorite shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Just effortless.
Boundary. Is this a boundary?
Wow.
Boundary.
Yeah. Yes.
Have to commend the players for their honesty, for their integrity. Even Rachel Vincent, when
Yeah.
she fielded there and
Yeah.
the person got a boundary, she was honest enough to say. So hats off to the both teams, the both women and the both teams. Well done. Excellent. You know, I was looking at the gadget and you know how we can score now digitally. Stumps, as well as there are many other apps where you can just score off of the device, and it's so much easier. And I remember when I just started scoring, Mr. Trumpet, he just put the book in my lap and was like, okay, you're scoring. And it was so much work. You know, when you get started initially, you have to focus, you can't afford to be distracted, you can't talk to anybody, you just have to pay attention and work with the other scorer. And so I was like, at first I was like, oh gosh, Mr. Trumpet, no, I don't want to score. But then I did fall in love with scoring. But then scoring is so much easier. Now.
You just touch a couple buttons and everything is done for you.
That's it. Evolution. Everything evolves, you know.
Yes.
I guess if we wanted to. If we wanted to.
If we allow it.
If we allow it. If we support it.
Yeah. Can be.
Synonyms. Synonyms of evolve.
If I'm correct, that should be a half century for Rachel Vincent.
Wow.
Auntie Ruth. Auntie Ruth. 50. That it? Okay, my correction. I've way off.
I have to excuse myself. We'll be back. I will be joining you in a chat.
After the 16th over, the score is 88 for none.
After 16 overs, the score is 88 without loss. Partnership is 88 off of 90 deliveries. So Achievers, Carl Jacques Achievers, um, they took the same approach as players. They, the patient, the no risk taking, putting the bad balls away when they have to, taking chances when they have to, and hitting the ball as hard as possible and getting the runs, getting the quick singles, getting them in, and they want to be the ones to do all the work to I guess save their teammates from having to come in. It has been nice to see them, not playing any ridiculous shots, not doing all the excessive when they don't have to.
After the 17th over, the score is 92 for none.
After the 17th over, the score is 92 without loss. Welcome back. I'm surprised you weren't greeted with a boundary based on our past interactions. But I was just talking about Carl Jackson Achievers um, seem to be taking the same approach as players when they were batting. The patient, and when it seemed as if they weren't taking any risks, they did, and they got bowled out for 107. But Carl Jackson Achievers took a slightly different approach in terms of they actually aren't taking any risks. They aren't playing ridiculous shots. They aren't doing any silly running, taking their time, and that is also very dangerous. And yeah, that's not it. So just confirming some scores. Vincent is on 49. She's one shy of her 50. Let's pray to not jinx it for her.
9 runs from 192 balls.
I mean, they could basically take 190 deliveries to get that if they want to. Some shockers. Yes, we have. We have. Yes.
Asleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She kept it alive. Girl, you need to.
I guess now we could congratulate her on a job well done.
And that's the 50 up for Vincent. Good job.
Well done, well done.
It was an excellent innings. She played very smart. She took her time. She was aggressive, but she also did take her time.
Yeah.
Just a question about if it would have been a no ball, seeing that the ball pitched off of the pitch, because the umpire signal are wide. Bounced, yeah, it bounced twice.
America promise she goes around the wicket now.
That's always a solution to bowling to a right-hander over the wicket. And if it seems as if the ball keeps going wide, keeps going off the pitch, it's always a solution to go around, to change the angle to get a better. Especially if it's swinging as well.
While the game is taking place, we are listening to some of the new soca for 2025. They have been,
I think
I've heard some really beautiful songs.
a lot better than last year, I have to say, to be honest.
Oh,
It was a bit, no, it was a bit slow.
Yeah. But particularly like voices. So, and I don't know if it's because of his voice, but yeah, beautiful song.
I like Kes.
I know.
I like Kes. So,
You know, like a lot of people are
yeah.
like leading the way and the umbrella.
Yes, yes. I have to say yes.
After 19 overs, the score is 106.
After
Chivas requires 3 runs.
after 19 overs, Caljax Achievers are 100 loss.
Without loss.
They require 3 runs to win. I'd say
I still wonder about the slower ball.
and that will bring up the victory for Caljax Achievers. It it
Achievers women's cricket club.
yes. Initially it came from the initially overthrows. Well, I would say a very dominant victory by Caljax Achievers for the first day back out.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess they really wanted to make their mark and let the other teams know they're not to be played with
Yeah.
and to be taken for granted.
Well, it's only the first one, so we
So we'll wait and see. Yes.
for the rest of the tournament. So some people we have to thank. Who are the people that we have to say thank
We
you?
want to say thank you to Kadels, Pet Supplies and Variety Store. Thank you to Makeda's Body and Bath. Part sponsor by Ram Singh's Sport and Music World. A&R Phone and Variety. I mean, a lot. Yeah. Yes. Um, Thank you to Mr. Maff for our printed t-shirts. It's her game. If you want to place your order, you can contact us at 463-0151 or 738-580151 or 738-5808. Contact us. I will place the order for you. I will get that delivered to you in no time. I mean, it is an awesome jersey. It is. It's just it's like, you know, it does.
Right?
Yeah. So
All different sizes, males and females. Right? We want to say thank you to Mr. Rampasad.
yes, Mr. Anand Rampasad. Thank you to Navin Sergio, SU Media. Thank you. Yes.
And thank you to the club for giving us permission to come and film,
Yes.
stream, game, and yeah, so we look forward to more. We'll see you all next week. No, we have a giveaway. And
We-
somebody needs to answer the question correctly. Somebody. So what is the question, Ladies?
Who was the first West Indies women's cricket captain? I mean, we have the net. I mean, I sure all you know somebody who know that information. Check it out. We'll be back next week. Please God.
Please repeat the question.
The question is, who was the first ever women's West Indies captain? We'll be waiting for your response. I mean, I'm interested to see some of the answers. So, we're looking forward to it.
We're not ready to leave in yet, right? Because we want to speak to
Rachel?
we also want to say, hail out um, Mr. Trumpet. Thank you, Mr. Trumpet, for your contribution. Um, so let's see. So the whole so it's her game, produced and presented by us, yours truly, Delana.
And Katie Jazz.
Almas is part of the team as well. She just didn't want to show her face today, right? And you know, it's all about bringing to you and featuring women in sport, right? The cricket season has started. The club season has started for cricketers, for female cricketers, and so it was good to come out here and just be a part of the action and share it with you, right? You hear names you never heard before, but these people actually make a difference.
And you'll be surprised that they have talent. They can play really, really well.
Yeah. You know, and to the older, the more mature and more seasoned players, the more experienced players, right? So this is our way of saying, hey, yeah, pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. The women, we are capable of doing this too and doing it really, really well, right? So it's no longer taboo. Yes, we can talk about it. It is not a gentleman's game alone, if you want to call it gentle ladies.
Excuse me. Auntie Ruth, can you call Rachel? Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She using that. Yeah.
Yes, we do. So, good afternoon. Yes, and welcome back. I am joined by Miss Rachel Vincent John. She scored 52. A well played 52, I must say, filled with. It would have been a lot more fours if the ground wasn't as slow as it was, but some sixes in there as well. Can you describe to me how was the pitch playing?
The pitch was really good. The ball was coming on. There wasn't much deviation, so it was just to play through the line, stay over the ball, and runs would have come.
So you and Sal, you all went out there from the beginning, and you'll stay there till the end. What were the conversations like in between overs?
Yeah, we kept communicating because I'm a player that wanna hit. So the ball was a bit slow, so it was just like, all right, just reminding each other just stay. The singles will come, the bad balls will come, hit them away. Just try not to go over the top. Just play it around. So that was just the conversation of building a long partnership and staying there till the end.
And we made the comparison that players, they wanted to go the kind of patient, they wanted to, but they ran, they got run out, they played some silly shots, they were taking unnecessary risks, and they got bowled out in roughly 30 overs. Now, you spent 30 overs in morning sun, and then you had to go back out and bat out. You bat out then not the 50 overs, but when around, if you could remember, did the fatigue started setting, and how was it? Was it more difficult concentrating afterwards?
Yeah, for me, I am coming back out to this cricket after like a year and a half, so I kind of forgot how the sun could drain, and I'm still working on my fitness. So it started to take a toll, but that's when it really had Sawa and I was just reminding each other to focus and stay patient. So that communication kind of kept us grounded, because when you get tired, you're ready to, whoop and slap. So it's just like they had the field spread out a bit. It was like just push it and just take the single, some dead balls in between, and we catch back ourselves.
Talk to me about the plan. You all obviously, like you said, they were spread, so you were just knocking and running. Talk to me about the plan. What was there like a set plan, or will you just start with something and then went along with it?
Not really a set plan. We just wanted to stay to the end and form a partnership, and just stay focused. That was the main thing. Just to stay long, bat long. That's what we kind of lacking in our game. So we just wanted to stay to the end. Even if it was more runs, just push it around, and just continue batting until the runs came.
And first game back out, you said like after a year and a half, but you the team before. Based on the game today, what do you think there are things that you guys could still work on based on today's game?
Yeah, definitely. We have about 2 to 3 players who are now playing cricket for the first time, hardball cricket for the first time, so they have a lot to learn, and it's us senior players trying to help them on the field. And 50 overs, we know, is training, and to try to keep that focus. So it's just trying to help them. We know we have to work. We're missing some players who are in Under-19 World Cup currently. So we know when they come back, we'll have a stronger team, but we know we have to work on the wides, definitely of the bowling. We had one lady player, unfortunately, she bowled a lot of no balls. That was her first time. So we know she has to work on her bowling. So just the new ones is just guiding them, and they will come along.
Okay, and one more question before you go. If you had to do something different today, I mean, you played a really exceptional innings. You went out there with a plan in mind, and you set that goal, and you went after it. But if you had to change one thing about today, what would you change?
For my batting, I would say be more patient, because in the back of my head, it had balls that I want to go with. So if I want to play the long game, and if I want to stay at about 50 overs, it's just kind of changing my mindset after a few balls, because there was a part where about 3 overs I didn't touch a ball. So it's like coming back, I want to hit, So it's just making sure that I could, keep the proper mindset and focus. That's the only thing I would change from today's game.
Okay. Well, Rachel Vincent John, 52 runs in the first game of the season after a year and a half out. I'd say that's a good return to cricket. Yes. Congratulations again, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and we do hope that we'll see you guys next week. Remember, we have giveaways. Your question is, who was the first ever West Indies women's cricket captain? We'll be looking forward to your answer next week, please God. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Katie, Mazzy, you ready? Let's go. She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, banks of circles for eyes, working and believing she can better life. Girl, you need to single mom, you underrated, you dissipated, you. Katie. She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie, Mazzy, you ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you.
She gonna bring the
Katie, Mazzy, you ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game.
Okay.
Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie, Mazzy, you ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night.
Well, showcase them. Live. Excuse, can I just get this area? We're gonna include it as well. I just want to get this area as well. Come. Oh, forward. Yes. Okay, so Glenicia Dodo, right? Okay, so commiserations first of all, first game back out. Now you used to play with Carjax Achievers and you left and you came to Players. How has that time been so far?
This was good. Yeah.
So talk to me about your innings. You openly batting, some powerful shots. You're hitting the ball hard, getting in there, playing. You're patient, but you're aggressive. Talk to me. How was that innings? How was the wicket playing?
It was kind of slow actually. And we started to lose wickets early, so I was just trying to hold it together.
And how was your innings personally?
I didn't do good enough. I could have rotated the strike some more. I just had to work on that.
And your wicket keeping, you think anything you could maybe work on in the future?
Plenty to improve on that. Need to practice keeping up to the stumps more. Yeah.
Now, first game of the season back out, you'll play Carjax Achievers. Were there any nerves, playing against your former team? Anything?
Yeah, plenty. Yeah.
You say maybe like people will be watching you and put on a good performance.
Yeah. But it was good to see all teammates again.
But so you went back out, you'll put 108 on the board in your good bowlers and about 30 overs. What do you think that the team or you could have done differently to maybe get up to 150 or 200 more?
I should have taken my time more and not tried to hit the ball so hard and do what I was doing. Try to rotate the strike.
And if you had to say like there's something that you and the team could work on, what would you say it is?
We could practice more and get more. Never mind. I can't remember the word.
That's all right. Now, this is just the first game back out, so you'll still have a couple more 50 overs and the T20s to play. Will there be a different approach that you will take here as opposed to the T20s? Because T20s are faster, they're more action. Will there be any difference in the approach in terms of training?
Yeah, of course. We'll try to play bigger shots, I guess, and not block so many balls because we have less overs to play with.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I know you have to get back to your team meeting, so thank you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, dissipated you, dissipated you. Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game. Let's sleep at night, bags of circle for eyes, working and believing. She capitalized, girl you need to. Single mom you, underrated you, dissipated you. Katie! Mazzy! You ready? Let's go! She is her name, and she knows her game. She does what she needs, no shame in her game.